Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And it's a nice day, and I have some funky leftover colors. And I am thinking that I want to do something in the way of a scape, which would require me to have a clean spatula. That's cleaner than it looks. I have no idea where those striations came from. So my initial idea is to give myself the color I've been craving at the horizon line. And something similar, but not the same. And hope that I can grab an edge catcher fast enough. I still have some of this. Beautiful pink, yep. I'm almost out of that. I'm going to have to figure out how to make that color again. So I love these colors, which is obviously why I'm using them. And I'm planning on tilting, but then I may swipe. And I'm not sure I should bother putting any white in there yet. I do need an edge catcher. Just for a moment. Let's go someplace so I can reuse it. Just going to flow all that color right down there. And back again. Rock that so I can... This might be better than I think. I even have a nice little red sunball. Not that it's going to stay there in a moment. It'll be gone. I pretty much guarantee that. Let that run down. Rock it just a little bit. Let it run back again. Maybe even scrape it off. I definitely lost my interest in trying to swipe that. But I am going to take a little bit of paint right off the edge catcher because it's pretty paint. Sort of break up those layers just a little bit. And then maybe I'll tilt it also. I'm going to wipe off that spatula so it's ready to use again in a minute. I have been thinking about this for a while. I'm not sure. That is a thing that does not belong. Goodbye, thing. I'm not sure how I want to manipulate this. I really would like to spread it upwards and over, but I'd like to keep those colors too. And I feel like I'm missing pink. As long as you keep rocking that edge catcher when you get over where you're going. Yeah, I want more of that pink. There's no doubt about it. Come on out. I know you're in there still. I'm also going to grab some of this other pink, which is an iridescent, which you can make an iridescent color if you don't have one by using a golden product called Pearl. It's called Pearl Fine, and it's with the other fluid acrylics by Golden. I see something in there that I don't. Maybe I grabbed a not clean skewer. I kind of wouldn't mind a blue sky above this, but I think all that's going to change in a second. That yellow just wants to hang right on. That's a kind of a magnificent sky if it's going to stay. I just want to add, just keep adding colors. And grabbing my edge catcher so that if I do have to lose some paint, that I can also recover it. Where's my straw? I'm going to use it. While I tip. I'm going to knock off any extra up there. I kind of want a line of white. I'm nervous because I want a line of blue, and I didn't grab my blue first, but I will now. Hopefully it's right here handy. A couple few blues, which is the lightest color. I think that big bottle is the lightest color. Let's give her a shake. I'm going to put it right along the top edge. Because I can. The name of my book, the first volume at least, on the Amazon link below, show more underneath the video, where you can also find my paint pouring recipe. I have not tried the new paint pouring mixtures because I don't actually, I'm not actually going full tilt toward trying to get cells. I am just feeling that the paint is covering that edge instead of tipping the painting to see it. And as soon as I feel like I'm not getting, my fingers not catching on any canvas, then I'll know I've mostly covered that. And it's a very sheer color because it's probably got the iridescent pearl fine in it. I want to knock off that paint there, use a little more color above and below. Never done anything quite like this before. Put a good bead of white in between, which is probably metallic pearl or metallic white from Anita's. And if I can't move it any other way, I'm going to move it with my straw. Which ought to mix up the blue and the white into cloud forms. And then if I tilt, I'll tilt sideways so that I don't mix too much of the paint up and down and lose my areas. I forget I can blow up as well as down. Then I remember. Hopefully my head wasn't in the way for all of that. And my theory goes that if I get this all in place, that I could put a landmass at the bottom, but at the moment I'm not super thrilled with the idea of losing all the cool stuff I've got here. So my inclination, as I blow and get my head in your way, sorry, is to just add a line of demarcation at the horizon that's mountains, maybe with another line of white underneath it. I'm completely ignoring my other colors. And I don't mind using the white pearl for filler or clouds. Anita's is very economical. Get the spit out of my straw. I highly recommend that. Alright, I'm going to try it. Cross your fingers for me. I think I'm going to use the Prussian blue as well as the purple. And this is just basically composing with squeeze bottles as far as I can tell. I'm tempted to put a little bit of dark green in there, but I'm not sure it's a great idea. I guess nothing ever kept me from trying it anyway. We'll see what happens. I might lose all of my stuff at top. I might not want to do it at all without is blowing it in place first, which is okay. I'm feeling okay about it. I'm going to grab a spatula. I'm going to pull and drag and swipe my 3 colors right up. Trying not to drag too much of the white down in. I really don't want any. But if things happen to look like clouds down there, it's not going to bother me either. I'm not sure if I'll keep any of that white, and that is bugging me. But I'm pretty sure I can make it go away if I want to. So all that leaves me at this point is to torch and then figure out what I want to do for my bottom. And the torching, usually when the paint is thinner and I swiped it, will help slow it down and not allow it to continue to move. Really, it would be very smart of me to just leave it until tomorrow. But I'm having kind of a good time, and I've got 5 minutes left, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I'm kind of wondering if I can get away with what I'm thinking. Which is to add all my strange colors from my dustpan wherever they want to go, and then either swipe them into place or blow them into place, or a combination of all of the above, below. All of them. And I can also put other colors in there. It looks like there's a lot of paint there, so I will not probably be using all of it. And if it's heavy enough and it wants to flow when I tilt, maybe I won't lose as much of the sky as I was afraid I might. So that's kind of cool. For sure, for sure. I'm going to clean that spatula off again. Grab a new edge catcher. Leave it right on the turntable. Maybe I will do a little bit of poking and prodding and see what happens when I just do some drags with my bamboo skewer. Right up. It's a different piece for sure. Not sure what that red would be representative of. It's very abstract. Kind of want some black. My imagination says if I put black in there and I can tilt, then I can have it be on the bottom half. But I'm not really feeling that confident about getting away with the tilt. And I have a lot of paint there, so I'm just going to go for it and let most of that do its thing right there, right now. And then grab that paint again, put it over there. I guess this will be the ultimate test, really, won't it? For the I use GAC 800 in all of my colors so that I won't have to wait for cracking. I said that wrong. Cracking occurs when the paint is too heavy unless you put something like GAC 800, which is meant to prevent cracking, into your paint. And I do. So, I have some other paint here too, and I'm going to probably use that as well. Kind of makes me want... I don't know. I want to do all kinds of stuff. I'm going to wipe off my skewer this time. I don't mind running the skewer along the horizon line because it kind of looks like there's maybe some black or some dark blue clouds on the horizon too. I did torch up there. It's a good thing the paint is heavy. It's going to be a curiosity. This particular thing right here wants a camouflage because it just keeps drawing my... Come out! Just keeps drawing my eye to it. And I can actually put spirals in there and not feel too bad. Maybe a few waggles. and change things up to just the way I want them to be. Add some different shapes to my sky. That needs a little bit more. Alright, so if I were going to put a color across the bottom, what would it be? Because I kind of like that white, but I have this color left over, or these colors. Stuff I scraped off my balloon from my last artwork into that cup. And I'm going to wipe off my bamboo skewer again, look for any holes in the canvas, and I can do most of that. I can touch up that edge after you go, but because I have paint on my spatula, it's calling me. And what do I have? I got 36 seconds before I set my timer again for the 2 minutes, where I tell you guys that I do sell my artwork, and I really appreciate your thumbs up because it helps the placement of my videos so that they're found by more people on YouTube, and I appreciate that almost as much as I appreciate you letting the videos run longer, because the longer you watch, the more likely they are to place me someplace that I can be found. That's how the algorithm works, I just found out, quintessentially. So, let them run. I love you for that. I have a monthly drawing on the end screens of the included. The prizes are included on the end screens in a exhibition video, depending on the month. It's a new video every month, so that's pretty cool. Doesn't look like anything I've ever done before, and I kind of have been craving doing stuff that didn't look like I've done before anyway. So I never put water in my paint until I use my straw. I have Teespring clothing below the video if you want to help me out and help yourself out. I've got really cool leggings there, all over print, t-shirts, and Facebook groups where you can find merchandise to shop now on Expressionist Art Studio, Gallery, Totes, and more. We'll take you to my Fine Art America pixels.com, where you can really just have a good time looking around there. Even if you weren't shopping, you'd still probably enjoy yourself. I have playlists 1 through 9. 8 of them have 100 in them each-ish, and the 9th is being populated. I also have genres. I'm going to let you guys watch this while I torch, and this is definitely a very different kind of thing. I'm loving watching those cells pop. I'm not sure what they are. I'm glad the colors weren't horrible. Everything sort of stands on its own. It's a really different piece. So happy you guys joined me. There's almost 85,000 of you. Pretty quick, there will be. I love you much. Thank you for all the contributions in the past that have kept me painting. And thank you for all the wonderful comments you leave me to keep my morale up while times are weird, and they're probably going to stay weird at YouTube. But I appreciate you guys helping me. Yeah, I did. I put that in there. It's okay. I can make it look something like it's supposed to be there just by moving some stuff around. Even though I torched, because the paint is so heavy in this piece, I can still sort of kind of get away with a few things. So I told you guys if there's a $10 minimum on the drawing contribution to help keep me going, and if you share my videos, it's a huge help to me. I really appreciate it. My art is for sale, and I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. If you're looking for a part 2 or a part 1 and you can only find one or the other, look under the video. I usually try and include the link. Oh, my Amazon link has the OXO omelet turning spatulas, and it's under the video, along with my book and other Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas and all kinds of art supplies on list number 1. See you all. I love you guys. If you want to check on the community board on my page, you can not only find the contribution place of Patreon or PayPal, but you can also find tomorrow's video listed, usually at some point in time the day before, on that community board. I love you guys. I'm sorry I keep stumbling over my words all the time. I think I have told you everything I need to, other than thank you again. Under the video, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and the paint pouring recipe. See you guys soon, hopefully tomorrow.